I recently moved to Keswick, Ontario, which is a small town on the south shore of Lake Simcoe. It's in Cook's Bay, actually. And it's a new development. As you can see, all the houses are new, the sod is new. There's a lot of construction going on, lots of mud. One of the nice things about being a new house, though, is that there's nothing I need to fix. It's all brand new. It's been a very hectic 2 months, to say the least. Now that everything is kind of settled in, I have a chance to finally get out on the water and do some exploring. Today I'm on a mission to explore the local launches. What's near me? I'm going to look at them for whether or not they're appropriate for me, if they're boat ramps, if there's free parking, what the parking requirements are, looking at the access, how busy they are, whether or not there's lots of other boats that are going to be launching from there. And of course, I need to see whether or not they're going to get me close to the type of water that I want to be fishing in to find fish. So, come with me today. Let's go check out these places together, and we might find something good. When I'm going out looking for new launches, I use an app called GoPaddling. It shows you all the different launch points overlaid on a map. It's crowdsourced, so the community contributes all their information and helps everybody who's looking for information. It's a really great resource for finding new places to launch. It's mostly for kayakers and canoers and canoeists, people who actually paddle. So I go and look and see if there's anything that I can use because I'm launching from a trailer. One of the good features about this app is that it does have in the details for each launch some photos, or at least a specific location on a map so you can see where it is and some satellite imagery. It doesn't always have photos, as contributors haven't always uploaded some. So if you're checking out places that don't have photos, do us all a favor and upload it. And while you're at it, add some detailed information like whether there's paid parking or not. Add some comments, some things that you like or don't like about the place. That would be really helpful. So go paddling. It's a legit launch. It's got parking, plenty of space if you have a trailer for towing your boat or kayak. And unless you're a Georgina resident, you do have to pay for parking. The fee is $5 per hour with $28 max to 9 p.m. I'm now a resident of Georgina, so that means I can get my resident card and get free parking. Sweet. It's a nice clean launch with a gradual ramp, lots of space. Someone's using it right now. There's outhouses there so that you can answer nature's call as you need to before you set out on a day's fishing or when you come back and things are looking rather urgent. So there's the launch area. Looks pretty clean, nice and gradual. Pretty easy in and out. Lots of space to maneuver a car and trailer, even for a noob like me. This is a long weekend, so we're lucky we get to choose the day that we're going to go out and do our fishing. And to do that, I use an app called Windy. Windy gives me forecasts. It gives me information by location using a map, of course. And it'll tell me about wind direction and speed. Right now I have it in knots, but you can change it into kilometers per hour. It also gives you the weather forecast, so you know how much precipitation you're going to get, you know what conditions are going to be like, whether it's going to be cloudy or sunny. And the free version gives you forecast for a few days. I think it gives like 7 days or something like that. You can subscribe and pay for a premium subscription or plus subscription, whatever it's called, and you'll be able to get forecasts further into the future. Personally, I've never found a need for it, so I just use the free version. like it here. It seems like a nice spot to launch. Access to some shallow water of Cook's Bay with some fishing there, largemouth, I presume. So yeah, I think this is going to be high on the list of possibilities for places that we come on this weekend. So we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to check out one more spot or maybe two more spots and see what they're like, because you never know. Today is a recon day and that's what I'm out to do. Back in GoPaddling here, gonna look for another place with a decent launch. So this is what it looks like. Gonna zoom in a little bit and look at different spots. Here we are at Glenwood Beach. With a name like that, I imagine that it's not gonna have a launch. Yeah, I can see here that there's a parking area and some green space where people can carry their canoe or kayak into the water. Not something I can use. Here's some photographs that people have taken. Something I can hand bomb my kayak, but not back a trailer down. As we see in the description, we have the amenities, which are a launch point, free parking, seasonal bathrooms, and picnic tables, but no boat ramp. All right, so that one's out of the question. Let's have another look at this one here. Clarendon Beach. Again, I don't think that's going to be for me. Okay, let's continue moving north along the shore at Keswick Beach. Rayner's boat launch and dock. Aha, there's a ramp there. These satellite photos are really helpful. Let's scroll down and take a look. No one's added any photos, but it is a launch point and it does have a boat ramp. Some comments. Not sure where the free parking is. There is a parking area for local residents only. Have to display a permit. I got a $30 ticket. Okay, Rayner's boat launch and dock. This is Rayner's boat launch and dock. And as you can see, this is municipal property and it's for Georgina residents only. So if you don't live here and you don't have a residence permit, it doesn't look like you're allowed to use this launch and dock. But I am, so I'm gonna go and have a look. It's got a lot of parking here, a couple of trailers already, and there's a dock straight ahead of me. Lots of people living along the shoreline here. It's a nice looking ramp. Nice and modern, all clean. Gradual incline into the water, or decline if you will. This section of Cook's Bay is a little bit deeper. It drops off into deeper waters out there in the open. So that's Rayner's Park. Launches at open water. Nice clean ramp. Relatively quiet. Nice big parking lot. So good to know. If I want to fish these waters, this would be a good launch to use. Just got to remember to have my Georgina residence permit. There's one more launch that I really like to take a look at. It's this one here by Snake Island. This is the Sheppard Park and Wharf. Looks like a nice ramp in the photo there. Paid parking, year-round bathrooms, and a boat ramp. So the reason I want to take a look at that one is this group of islands looks really interesting. And it looks like a promising spot to go look for smallmouth. And I love smallmouth. 9-minute drive from where I am. Right along the water there. That's going to be fun, taking that route. All right, let's go. Sheppard Wharf. I don't know where the launch point is. I don't know where the ramp is. It looks a little bit limited here. There's the docks, but there's no parking. There's a private marina, which is next door. I guess that's usable, but it means you have to pay money. Lots of goose poop on this dock. Not pleasant at all. But hey, whatever. This is another municipal facility, and it looks okay. Look at that water, it looks pretty clear, very nice. There's the boat ramp over there. I'll drive over and take a look. I'm parked illegally right now. Let's head over and check that out without stepping all over this goose poop. Yeah, so this is a private facility. Chippewas of Georgina Island. Private property, no parking. It looks like there's some kind of ferry over here that takes people over to Snake Island. A water taxi. And there's a nice ramp and dock as well for people to use. I imagine this must be where most people who are over at the island are launching from.
Yeah, it's all private.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look. I might want to use this as a launch at some point.
Yeah, hi. Okay, you got to get on the 130. It's a 2.
I'll be done in like a minute. Is that cool?
Can't go in the dock.
I won't go on the dock. I'm just going to walk around here and take a look at the ramp. So I can pay money to use this launch, right?
$30.
Yeah, okay. And where would I park?
We'll park you here or in the back lot.
Okay, all right. Thanks very much. So there's the information for you. $30 to use the facility. And you can either park in this lot over here or across the street. Well, I guess that's it for today. My boat launch research is complete. I now have a better idea of where I can go, what I can do, and depending on where I want to fish, which launch to use. Feels good now that I'm a Keswick resident, so close to Lake Simcoe, this famous body of water where you can catch some giant football smallmouth. The future is ahead of us and it's looking bright. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something from it and found it beneficial. We got some apps, we've got some maps, we've got some searches, we've got some thoughts, we've got all that kind of stuff. So if you did get something out of it, please think about liking and subscribing. All right. Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.